Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Zunbil Empire. In our last episode we started making some pretty decent progress in defending against this jihad that the Abbasids are leading against us. We took back all of their occupations in the de jure Kingdom of Jerusalem, which means we are getting ticking war score in our favour, and we won a few large battles clearing out most of the troops that they had in this area. We still have 13k, 9k, some fairly large armies down here in the area of Egypt, but they seem to be just headed south and are not actually doing anything useful right now, except suffering attrition, which is pretty useful from our point of view. So we're going to allow them to do that for the moment, and then fight them if necessary. We have 30,000 troops nearby to do that. And we'll continue to probably clean up these smaller armies in this area, if we can do that without any risk to ourselves. So let's unpause. Only 1% monthly attrition here is what they're suffering, or 3% maybe, so not insignificant, I'd say. I guess they're heading down here to try and come around via this strait instead of by land here, which actually is fine. I bet there are some pretty low supply limit counties along here. Maybe not that low. But we do always have the option of transporting 30,000 troops or so by boat if we want to head them off, which we could consider doing. This county is mountains and would completely block them off from coming up the coast here. Then if they did want to come by land, they'd have to come all the way around this way, which would obviously take a lot longer. So, maybe we want to prepare for that. Let's take half of this over here, and we'll put this 11k into this county, which we should be able to do without taking attrition. We are about to catch 2,000 or so Abbasid troops here. Actually, we're not. We're going to miss them. That's okay. Oh, and we can call in the Khan of Turkestan, I guess, as an ally. Yeah, let's call him in. Why are we allied with him? Probably some sort of marriage connection? Marriage ties? I forget who exactly is giving us that alliance. This satrap has unearthed authentic love letters proving that the satrap of Khorasan is actually a bastard. Well, I don't think we care about that. We'll keep it to ourselves. Satraps are such busybodies. We have a daughter who needs education. We'll use her for opinion. Of course, all of our vassals are very happy because we're defending against infidels, so they all have 100 opinion for the moment. I guess we could go through and see if any of them have any particular grievance against us, but yeah, this guy will do. This guy inherited a satrapy, so now he now has 2 satrapies. This one and this one. I wouldn't mind as much if they were adjacent, but they are not, so I guess that's a little bit messy, not really a big deal though. And our half-sister needs a new educator. We'll use her for opinion, though it's probably not a big deal. Unfortunately, we're taking a small amount of attrition here. Okay, we'll just move 10k more into this county. We've lost track of some of the armies down here where we can't see them. And he declines our call to war, that's fine. Our illegitimate half-brother needs an education. Use him for 20 opinion. Okay, so with this 9,000, we should probably go and fight these gathering armies here. We'll catch this one in the desert. Okay, so we'll leave 11k here, we'll put 21k onto the boats. And bring them down. We should be able to see where the enemy armies are, if they're around here, once our boats are adjacent. Well, there's the 13k, which is, I guess, the main force. Looks like this 9k is headed north now. I guess we have left this choke point here a little bit undefended. It's fine though, if the main 13k army changes direction, then I'll be concerned. Okay, with that taken care of, we'll go attack this 2k-ish in the plains. Alright, we have a new heir, newborn Merab. No special traits, but at least he's not worse than our previous heir. And he's not slothful yet, so I guess that's a bonus. So we have actually 5,000 or so hostile troops in here, which is not great. We definitely don't want to do an amphibious landing there, and in fact we can't land all of our troops over here anyway. And I guess we can't split them in half while they're on the boats either, so this was maybe a bad idea to do it this way. Alright, that's fine. We'll just bring the troops back up here. And we'll let them march all the way around if they want to, and then we'll just deal with them if and when they arrive back in the area of Jerusalem. We won a little battle in here, that's good. Okay, we're going to get there on the 29th. They are going to get out before that. But with this conveniently located army, we can hopefully head them off. And then just stay there. So our 21,000 is back here. Maybe if we move north to the next county, we can get them to come out of the mountains here so we can attack that 9k. Looks like that's exactly what's happening. Well, maybe it's nothing to do with our army moving, because they're not headed to that county. We will follow. Ooh, we have 11k over here. That's actually perhaps a problem. We'll definitely run away. I mean, execute a strategic retreat. We're not running away, of course. And we would be a little bit over the supply limit in this province if we brought all of these troops through there, but I think we might need to and use them to go and fight that 11k. I don't want to split up these two stacks and send the 9k in first because they might not be able to hold out long enough for the reinforcements. Okay, faster levy reinforcements is good. Okay, so we are over the supply limit. Hopefully we can get out before we take attrition though. Both of these counties are plains, so it doesn't matter which one we fight them in. We have decent commanders. They do apparently have some boats there with more troops, though who knows how many. Okay, so we're going to get into Ascalon on the 15th. They are going to get out to Jerusalem, which is in the mountains, on the 14th, which is bad news. I don't suppose we've picked up any organizers in the meantime. It would appear that we have not. Okay. Well, we'll just have to hope that they don't stay in Jerusalem then, I guess. So the good news is that they're taking attrition there. But they are headed out to Kerak, which is desert, so if we can fight them in there, that would be a lot better. Meanwhile, we'll take out some of these smaller armies when we have the chance. And they're taking attrition over here as well. I'm just concerned that they might be trying to meet up with another large army down here somewhere where we have no vision. So I'd like to head them off sooner if possible. Gonna take attrition in here. We can go through Jerusalem though. But going around here would be better if we want to catch them. And I guess we'll just head up this way. I hope they just stop somewhere so we can actually fight them. All the while, of course, we're still getting our ticking war score, which is the important thing. And as soon as we get them willing to peace out, I will accept a white peace. They're still not willing to do that, though. The Abbasids are down to 30,000 troops personally, so that's not a huge amount, though. Of course, all of their vassals are still involved and have their own levies. See if there's any chance we can catch them here. No, we're not too far from catching them, but we aren't going to make it. Alright, it seems like the Abbasid army is still heading to Man, whereas the rest of these armies here are headed down to Wadi Musa, which is fine. This army is still just wandering around doing nothing in particular, so I'm not too inclined to attack it just yet. Guess we'll move here just to make sure that they can't march troops through. Okay, so we caught some of those. The main Abbasid army is headed to Al-Habariya, which is over here. Okay. Well, that's fine. We can't really get over there without marching through some low supply limit provinces or going the long way around, which is not great. Maybe we'll just ignore this army for the moment. Hope it doesn't cause us any issues. We're headed to Karbala, okay. Oh, and here is a largish army. I'm guessing this is the one that was headed down in this direction, and now it's come back, maybe? We seem to be headed south again. Going to attack this revolt army, it looks like. If they're hostile. And this army that's in the desert here, we will definitely take the opportunity to attack, if we can. Looks like we aren't going to catch it there, but we could potentially follow it to Cairo, where we would be crossing a river, but I think that's acceptable. They shouldn't have any reinforcements within range. And we are going to catch them here, that's good. And they have 12,000 over here, not actually doing anything. Looks like they're attacking an army of my vassal, maybe? Okay. So we won that battle. Like, too much trouble. They are retreating to Manipura. So we'll be happy to follow them there and hopefully wipe out the whole army. And if we can find a favorable place to attack this army of 10k as well, that would be great too. Looks like they might be trying to take the opportunity to sneak around while this army is out of position. After many months studying the campaigns of Alexander the Great, you have acquired many fascinating insights and gained new wisdom in military matters. You realize that the art of war might be well worth studying. Let's be a master of strategy. We will gain the trait strategist, plus martial, plus stewardship, and same trait opinion. Sounds good. We are going to get to Cairo on the 9th of June. Maybe we just head here with the intention of just attacking them when they get there. That would be fine. Yeah, they're mostly just staying there. Alright then. We will cross a river, but it shouldn't be an issue. We'll move this army down to Ascalon with the intention of attacking this 7k. I'm assuming we can catch them in there since we caught the other army. And we did. So we have twice their numbers, which is definitely going to more than make up for the river crossing. Looks like they might be trying to send this army to reinforce. And we are definitely not going to catch them. But I doubt they can arrive in time to actually help out in this battle, so... doesn't really matter either way. And it looks like we're going to catch them in here, which is desert. So that seems like it's going to be an easy battle too. Let's check on this large army that was hanging around up here. Still, it is not sieging anything, just wandering around, which is fine by me. And we won the Battle of Memphis there. We'll pursue them to the next county. And we caught this army also. They are retreating to Eilat. So we'll follow, hopefully wipe them out. Captured the captain of the Berber company. Okay, good. We'll follow that army again. Captured another prisoner over here. Alright, so this 13,000 is apparently headed back in the direction of the Kingdom of Jerusalem, which makes sense. We'll probably be okay fighting them though. We have 18,000 nearby, another 18,000 we can use to reinforce, if necessary. And I think having wiped out those two large armies, we basically won this. We're up to 22%. I doubt they will still be willing to offer a white peace. No, still a way to go there, but I think we've successfully broken most of their armies, which shouldn't be too difficult to get the victory from here. Let's move these armies adjacent to each other. And we'll see where this 13k is going, and hopefully catch them somewhere with favourable terrain and destroy that one as well. Though of somewhat dubious provenance, this satrap has presented me with evidence that the High Priest is plotting treason against me. That doesn't seem likely. He just likes games and is very content. So we'll just keep that to ourselves. So far they're headed to Negev, which is mountains. Now they're headed to Eilat, also mountains, and Sinai is mountains as well. Well, we'll see if they want to attack us with inferior numbers, we'll let them, otherwise they can wander around in the mountains all they like. But we are just about out of time for this episode, so we'll have to leave it here for now. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.